Hi everyone, this is Rocky. So in this video, I would like to invite you to find out why our matrix switcher is more than a matrix switcher. So we start from the setup. Right now you can see here we got control PCI, and over here we got a HDMI output to the second matrix switcher. And this part is going to be the line cable control to this PCI. And over here we got a 4x4 HDMI matrix switcher. And for this part, we have the RS-222 input, but we also have the RS-222 output. And this part is going to be line port and power supply. And right now you can see we don't have any source input or output to the TVs here, but we only have this RS-222 cable goes to the second 18x18 modular matrix switcher. So on this modular matrix switcher, right now we can see here we got the input 1 is from the PCI, and the input 2 is from this player. And now for the outputs, right now we have 12 outputs to these monitors here. It's actually a 3x4 video wall, because our modular matrix switcher actually can support the TV wall function. So for this one, the RS-222 cable goes to connect to this one. And then right now you can see this the setup. And then we just back to this control PCI and to say how to control the second matrix switcher by the first one. So first step, we just use the web browser to log in and control the first one. So we just type the IP address. It's 192.168.0.80. I'll just enter, and then we can see here we need to log in. We just click to log in. After we log in, we can see here right now we have the buttons here to actually these buttons for the switching of the first matrix switcher. So when we do the switching, actually we don't see any changes on this big screen. But today is actually we are going to check out the multi-function buttons here. So right now you can see here we got 16 multi-function buttons here. So right now we're going to do the setup. Here we got the setup icon. So just click the setup and find out here we got the multi-function buttons. So for the multi-function buttons, and we need to use the hex code. So like if we're going to use the 1-to-all for the second matrix switcher, is actually the hex code is this one. And if we're going to do a 2-to-all, and hex code is, we can check out on this field. So this one is 1-to-all, and the 2 is 32, right? It's 32. So just back to the web GUI, we'll just copy this one. Then we just paste it here. Then we just change to this one is the 32. And we need to make sure the baud rate is 115.200. Then we just go down, and also we can do the beep sound on and beep sound off. So after we programmed it, then we just click here. But we also can do like the projector off, but we need to make sure we already know the hex code of the projector. So after we program, and we just click save button here. Then we go to the switch button, switch interface, sorry. So right now you can see here we already got a multi-function buttons here, but with different names. So we're going to do the switching. So if we hear a beep sound, we can just check out on these. So this one is the program we just set up. And except these two we set up, but we also have the beep on, because before we turn it off, and we can hear the sound actually when we do the switching. So we just beep sound off. Then we do the switching again. So we cannot hear the beep sound. We're back to the monitors. So you can see it's actually do the switching, but we don't hear the beep sound. So here we still can turn it off, turn it down. Actually, for this one, that's why we said our matrix switcher is actually more than a matrix switcher, just because with this RS-232, and we can control this matrix switcher, but we can still have the RS-232 cable connect to the surrounding equipment, such as a matrix switcher or a projector or the curtain, but we're just sending from this web GUI, and we're just sending the hex code to program on the web GUI, and then we just through this matrix switcher, and we can sending out the hex code to the surrounding equipment, like do the switching for this matrix switcher, or turn on the projector. All these type of functions, as long as we know the hex code, and we just do the setup on this web GUI. So I hope you like this product and this video. Thank you so much.